It's another lady of the house kind of day, and today I'm going to share with you my top goal for the month of August, as well as a recap and if I was able to complete all of my goals for the month of July. Welcome back, ladies. Today I have a whole list of things that I had for what I wanted to do in July. I have one thing specifically that I did not get to do, but we will talk about that when we get there. The first thing that I had that I shared with all of you was that I wanted to go walking every single day consistently, or the weekdays, with my friend, and we were able to do that. Now, she did go out of town for a week, but in that time that she was gone, I only missed one day of walking, and I actually started to incorporate evening walks as well. And that is very difficult here where I live in Las Vegas. It is so hot right now, and it has almost been unbearable at times, but that's why I like to go walking before the sun rises as well as after the sun sets. So in the evening time, I would like to take one of my kids with me, whoever wanted to come at the time, and that was just really nice. But even if nobody did want to go, I liked to go just by myself. It has made the biggest difference in my overall attitude, I would say, day to day. I just feel so great. It gives me time to just think. And then when I get to walk with my friend early in the morning, I said before that it just makes a big difference to have that accountability partner. And however, now that we've been doing it so frequently, it really has been something that I look forward to, and I don't feel like my morning is off to the right start unless I go. So before, I would say that it could have been anything that I allowed to keep me from meeting this goal, whether it was the weather or somebody else didn't want to go. So this has just changed things for me. Even going in the hottest part of the summer has just made a big difference for me, and just my overall dedication to doing this. And there are other factors involved for me in wanting to make sure to do this on a continual basis. And just knowing that I have that control within myself to, determine that I am going to do it and to stick with it, that just makes me feel really good about myself as well. So if that's something that you may have wanted to do yourself, been very consistent, especially with a health goal or with, just a fitness goal, please let me know that in the comments below if you've started to make some adjustments to your schedule so that you could make sure to do this no matter what. And I would have to say that the consistency is key here, and I know that it's made such a big difference for me. Now, the rest of these goals I did give a preview of over on my Patreon channel. If you're not a patron, I hope you will consider joining. I offer an extra video every week as well as a printable newsletter for you. So this next goal that I had was to clean out the garage the Saturday of the week that I had released this video. And that was something that I wanted all of us to do together as a family, because really there wasn't much of my stuff in there, but there were certain things that we just needed to get to, especially as a family. And then my mom was here as well, so it was just nice to have everybody helping to go through all of these items, because like I said over on Patreon, there is nothing like trying to work on a project, but you can't get to everything because you aren't the one who can make decisions about all the things. So that was needed, but then it seems that other things have been left in there since. So we are working on whoever's stuff that is for them to deal with those things. But things come and go, and it's just the way of things. But at least that one weekend we did clean things out, and that felt really good. But it's just something that we do have to continue working at. The next item on my list was to fill out the Bible count forms. So this was a gift from my mom to us for Christmas, and she's been sending us these little gifts about, Merry Christmas in July, because it's finally here that the kids were able to go to camp. So I did end up filling those out, but I also enlisted the help of my daughter, who has beautiful handwriting, to fill out a lot of those things. It's just repeat different things to fill out, and I would encourage you, if you have to fill out all of these different forms for the kids, especially with the school season coming up. See if your kids could help out with some of those things as well. You don't have to just be, sitting there filling so much out in one setting, because the kids should be able to read and do those things. Of course, you'll want to go over them as well, but it's one of those things that is a very simple thing usually. So anyway, that was very helpful to me, and then we got those done and we sent them off. The next goal that I had was to enjoy multiple trips of travel. So I wanted to go visit my mom, and then I also wanted to visit my dad, as well as take the kids to their Bible camp. So I did get to go see my mom, and I took my son with me. We had a really nice trip together, and it's just nice to be able to do that. And it's so nice that when all you have to do is travel like less than 3 hours to go visit, and it's kind of like a break away from the everyday, and just to enjoy one another's company. And I felt like I got some personal time with my son and then my mom at the same time. So anyway, I really did enjoy that. I wanted to go visit my dad as well. Unfortunately, that did not happen. He was traveling for a little while, and then it just didn't work out to travel because of all the other things going on. But I still have that on my list of things to do. I wanted to, if not by the end of this month, then definitely next month. He actually is very close to his facility being finished, where he works, and so that is really exciting, because they were building a new building, and I look forward to just seeing how all of that turns out, and just being able to have that one-on-one time with him. So I told him, let me know, because they're just so close to getting that done that it would be nice to have that all in one trip. So anyway, that was something I was not able to do yet. But then we also just took the kids to their Bible camp, and we're actually going to be leaving tomorrow to go pick them up. So we will have that one-on-one time. Jorge and I mean, we've been enjoying the whole week like that, but still just having that quiet time there, and then enjoying the kids as we get to come back and hear all about how everything went, and it will just be really nice. Now, my last goal was to use that quiet time that I had this week to be able to learn something that I really needed to learn, and to work on my book. So that is not how this week went. But sometimes what you have in mind of the way something is going to go, it doesn't work out, because certain things need to fall into place to be able to do that. So that is definitely not how the week went for me. But I was able to still use some of that time in a very productive way. As you saw, I was able to stencil my entire kitchen. I have something else that I want to do, but I will talk about that later. But anyway, it's just one of those things that certain things have to fall into place to be able to, especially if you know yourself about how you need to be able to learn something. And that was me. Like I really needed quiet time, uninterrupted, just a lot of time to myself, but I wasn't going to get that this week. And there were multiple things that I needed to accomplish this week, so it just didn't work out. Now for my top goal for the month of August. My top goal is to create a new back to school schedule for my kids and for myself, and just everything surrounding that, what that looks like, a new morning routine, just different things that are going to be expected during the week from all of the kids, And so I always look forward to this time and that transition, but it usually takes about a week to 2 weeks to really get used to what is new in that way. And some of it is not even something that can really be prepared for. So anyway, I look forward to that, and one of my daughters is going to be moving to high school now, so that will be a really big change for her. I'll have 3 in high school and 1 in middle school, so it's just, you know, going to take some getting used to there. And I'm really happy for her though, and just, you know, all that will come along with that. And then we're also going to have to start incorporating different things, like if they're going to be involved in sports or after school activities. So like I said, it will just take some time to figure all of that out, but something I definitely look forward to. So now, if you would like to hear the rest of what my goals are for this month, I will see you over on Patreon.